now, don't they? And that image of like smoking fingers there in the woodwind, and you know. And I also highlight our guests from the Royal Marines of Georgia, because they literally did a 3-hour rehearsal yesterday. So just dropped in, and that's I suppose the universal nature of music. We were talking about it in the interval, how we can do that to a certain extent, but also it's the talent that's on display behind me. So actually, you know, I pointed out Jack Knox, whose brother Alex Knox is in the audience. I pointed him out, but I know they've already been thanked, but I'd like to give an extra special thanks now to our guests from the Royal Marines Band Service, Royal Marines Band Scotland. So we have, and I promised them I'd try to get their names right. We'll see. So we've got on over, we've got musician Zara Hannah. Please stand. We have Lance Crawford on percussion. And audience use musician Owen Thomas also on percussion. As I warned them, their names could have gone in any direction there, but actually I think that was pretty much right. A couple more thanks as well. And then it's over to you. We'll come back to that. A couple more thanks. Firstly, to the service of someone who, for tonight, is their last concert. Last week, we had a few of our musicians work with the Royal Marines on one of their concerts, and this gentleman was one of those. And tonight will be his final concert with the band after certainly 22 or more. 22 years service. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us as a band in thanking for his service, Lance Corporal Gareth Kennedy. And it's now I realise we should have had a presentation and we haven't. It's fine, it's fine. And the other person I'd like to thank is the person who made tonight happen. Because I didn't, and an awful lot of people behind me didn't in terms of the logistics, but one particular person did. And this gentleman is also nearing the end of his career after 33 years, ladies and gentlemen. 34, his wife has just mounted. I saw that, Jackie, I saw it. Say again? Okay. Anyway, it's an illustrious career, and he sorted everything for tonight in terms of booking the venue, changing the dates, etc., etc. Ladies and gentlemen, he greeted many with the entrance, Sergeant Colin Blackwood. Now, according to your programme, that's it. Okay? That's it. Now, I'm not going to ask if you'd like anything more, because I think the bandmaster mentioned something in the first half about engaging with us on social media. Okay? Now, I was told at the interval that in terms of militarily, in terms of doing as you're told and getting something right first time, you're on around about as an audience -1, I think, in terms of getting it right. But I think musician George is going to bring forward the results of what people have been saying on the wrong post in most cases. But we applaud the effort. Thank you very much. Oh, I don't know what I've just said. Talk amongst yourselves. Thank you very much. Right, so we've got, and this is genuinely unvetted. Oh my word. So we've got Corinne Hope, great first half, thank you. If possible, could you play, but we're not a jukebox. It wasn't impressive. But could you play, flick on it's over the border, please, for the cadets in the audience from Black Watch ACF, who are off to Otterburn tomorrow to National Music Camp. Cadets, what do we have? Ah, fantastic! Brilliant. Well, we can't play that, as we don't have it with us, but the band, some of the band will see you there next week, because we're in Otterburn as well. Brilliant, thank you very much. Great first half from Fiona Brand, looking forward to the next half, particularly to see the director of music. Oh, thank you very much. I added that bit. Daisy Ray, we know Daisy. Daisy used to work with us, so Daisy Ray, really enjoyed the first half, emoji, 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 clap, clap, clap. Please would you play Scotland the Brave? I reckon we will. I reckon it'll be in there. Thank you very much. Steph Brooker said, thoroughly enjoying this evening's concert. Another one about the ACF band from Andrew Hope, thank you. Oh, here we go, Sarah J 2020. When I was an officer cadet at the Royal Military Academy Santa, so this could go anywhere, I always loved to march behind our residential band, the Royal Irish Regiment, way back in 2002. So if you could have, again, we're not a jukebox, we don't have their march, but we do have members that used to be with the Royal Irish. So some of the Irish, in fact all of the Irish I think that stood, had previously been with the Royal Irish Regiment. Alex Knox is well in the audience, he's the director of the Six Scots band, right? I thought you were about to say something else then. But that's correct me. Great first half. Hector here again. The instruction's not about what you'd like to hear, just whether you'd like to hear something else. I get the impression that you would like to hear something else, yes? Well, okay, that wasn't the best response I've ever had. But we're not going to turn it into a pantomime. Because I'm going to pass that back to musician George, please. Thank you. Okay, so we might have something prepared. We will do some regimental marks, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But I think the band have had enough to wait now. And tonight is a training contest, and an opportunity for us to get out there and do something a bit different. And that's what we're going to do next. So what's going to happen next is someone's going to do something they've never done before with the band, and they're going to sing with the band. They've never done it before. They're probably a little bit nervous. So please give a very warm welcome, because he's going to introduce what he's going to do. We had that conversation, didn't we? Yes, good. He's going to introduce what he's going to do. Please give a very warm welcome for his inaugural singing performance, Corporal Kevin Turnbull.
You've not heard me yet. Good evening, everybody. I'll try that again. Good evening, everybody. Tonight, I'm going to sing a wee Scottish song called Bonnie with Gina McCall. And it was composed in 1929 by a chap from Dundee called Will Fife. And I've had it in my head for a while to actually try and do it with the band. And the director of music, funny enough, said yes. So we've got some, as you've heard, we've got some very talented musicians in the band. And I asked Lance called Pete Hamilton to see if we could do it for Cayley Band. He said no. I went, alright, okay. What about full band? Hence we're here tonight, doing it with full band. So boss said, once he heard it, he said, yeah, we'll give it a go. So please, if you know the words, sing along. If you don't know the words, clap along. It's Bonnie June McCall, composed by Lance Corporal, Pete Hamilton, and sung by me.
She was awfully shy. The rain came falling in, but she was happy, so was I. We ran the path for shelter, and we ran the up the stairs. But the rain came pouring into my big spoon. Can't let me go for she's a mine. That's the fun of me, I gave her my mother's engagement ring and a bonny tops and shawl. I met the one in the golden hall. I was the best man, she was the middle of the ball. Today the reason is because I want to be lost in love with me and I didn't think she was. But I went and talked to Christian and I nearly passed away. She put her hand around my neck and named a happy day. So she's so fine. I want to be lost, I want to be in the call. I gave her my mother's engagement ring and I want to be something shawl. I met her at the one in the comprehensive hall. I was the best man, she was the girl of the ball. And the bills we have three. Toward over hills and I finally fella that sits upon my knee. They wreck me holy terrors, and they never still alive. But the said to listen and when I was in the slip was on the sheet of my mother's engagement taking up on me time to show. I was the best and she was a girl of the boat, but she's a man. That's the money, that's what we was all. I gave my mother's engagement taking up on me time to show. I that's the money.
Just goes to show you never know what someone can do, doesn't it? And almost what upsets me is we put hours into this concert. We have rehearsed for days on some really hard stuff. And what are you going to go away singing? That. But, brilliant job. And a brilliant job by the gentleman who put it together as well. Right, we really do need to finish now, partly because in about an hour I'm on the overnight coach heading towards London. So, we are going to finish, but we will finish with the regimental marches. Now, ordinarily we would play the corps march, the corps of our music march. It was written originally by musician Ian Mitchell, there is a theme. And then we will play Scotland Brave with our regiment march. But tonight we're going to do something slightly different. Because before we had our current corps march, we had a different version. And that was written by a previous director of music, Major Dennis Burton, who very sadly a few weeks ago passed away. And he wrote a march that blended Come Landlord Fill the Flowing Bowl with the Minstrel Boy, so there's a Celtic connection. He wrote the march, and then it was changed, etc., etc. But it's a wonderful march. But Dennis, as I say, very sadly passed away, and today was his memorial service. So although many of you don't know who Dennis is, many of us do, just a mark of testament to him, we're going to go back to that march and play that. As I say, it's got a link because of the Minstrel Boy that's in there as well. And then we will finish in traditional manner, of course, with Scotland the Brave, as requested. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a wonderful audience. We hope you've enjoyed this evening. It's been wonderful for us to perform for you. Do follow us online, keep in touch, keep coming back. The band will be in concert in the autumn for Poppy Scotland around the local areas, so please keep an eye out. Ladies and gentlemen, it just remains for us to wish you a very safe journey home and a good night. Thank you very much.